All right, Rooted Facilitators, you made it to week 8. Congratulations. Uh, this week we're going to be talking about God's view of money. So, fun topic, right? Always fun to talk about money and how we deal with it. So, the objective this week is to gain insight into God's provision, managing His resources, and living a God honoring lifestyle with the things that He has given to us. So ask questions that help your group to determine what sacrificial generosity and stewardship look like for them. And uh, don't forget to include this week uh, your your sidekick, your helper, the person that you could see leading a rooted group in the future. So remember to keep them involved. Even hand the reins of the discussion over to them. Some of the responsibilities for prayer, communication, any or all of the above. Remember to start transferring that ability to do those things. Also, prepare your own financial stewardship journey. If you have a testimony of how God has worked in your heart and changed your thoughts, your views of resources, of money, and even time and resources. So, and also, if you still have people in your group that haven't shared their story, make sure you have them plumbed up, ready to go. And if not, you can insert your story of stewardship in there. But remember to keep those stories coming so that everybody has a chance to tell their story before the 10 weeks are up. So remember to be praying for your group, that folks would be open-minded to the truth that everything we have, everything we can see, belongs to God. And the book of James says every good and perfect gift comes from above. And so every good thing comes from Him, and they are His. God owns a cattle on 1,000 hills, the Bible says. So all of these resources are His, but He gives them to us to steward, to manage, and to help provide for His people. Let's see. Also, let people know that there is a financial peace class. There's one actually going on right now, but we do it annually at the church. So have them, if this is a topic of interest, have them keep their eyes open to sign up for that next time it comes around. But it's an excellent resource. It's a Financial Peace University, and I've taken it, and I all my kids take it before they leave home. It's just an excellent, very helpful resource. And you've probably heard some good things about it, and maybe you've heard some not so good things about it. And I think it's been pretty well modernized to be a pretty excellent resource all the way around. So I'll just say that, and we're excited to offer that here at Mountain Life. So be sure to communicate that. Or maybe it's something, if you want to continue as a group, you could do that together. So in your facilitator guide on page 68, it will tell you that there's a group time, a large group gathering. And we're not going to do that just because we meet on different nights and different times. We have different groups. So what we will be sending out with this video is a sermon that's 32 minutes long on generosity. And so instead of a group time, you will watch this sermon together. So we'll want to make sure that your AV works. If you're streaming from your phone to your TV or a computer to your TV, we'll want to make sure those things work and that there's sufficient volume for the group to hear during that time. Holler at me if you have trouble with this. Happy to help. So after the video, you'll have an opportunity for the 2 stories. And again, if you're all out of stories, if everybody's told their story, you could give some testimony on a stewardship event or events, or just the way God's changed your thinking or taught you in any way. That's for you to come up with. But there's an opportunity to do that there, and then also later in the evening. So you'll go through your introduction questions, which are kind of made to break the ice, and these can be funny stories and also very endearing. So, what was the most valuable thing that you owned as a kid? And so that can really open the group up and have some fun together. I remember the most fun thing I had as a kid was a mini dirt bike, and had a blast. We spent a lot of time together in the ravine behind the house. And then the next question: are you a saver or are you a spender? Um, I had a friend that once said, when we were out looking at houses, he said, "Hey Bob, now I'm a better buyer than I am a shopper. So let's get this done." Sure enough, he bought the first house we looked at, the first and the last house we looked at. Then you'll get into discussion questions. And again, if you have a partner of some kind, you can let them lead this time. The discussion time this week is shorter because you have the video. So 45 minutes on this, and then right into your prayer time. So pretty simple week in terms of preparing, but yet a very important topic. And you should know that finances are the second leading cause of divorce behind infidelity. So it's kind of a big deal. And it's important. It's important in all of our relationships that we steward, because we steward resources for God and also for the benefit of other people. So it's a way for us to love people, and so it's a good thing to have God's perspective on and view of. So next week, week 9, we're going to talk about sharing your own story with other people and even evangelizing. So one of my favorite topics. And again, just love you guys and so appreciate your facilitating and your leading people through this journey of Rooted and these experiences. So I hope you're enjoying it as much as I do. And I pray that the Lord is breathing grace into your lungs and love into your hearts as you get to serve these people and love Jesus in the process. So again, thank you. Reach out if you have any questions. Love you.